Hi guys, welcome back to this course for SAP High Availability and SAP Application and Database Layer. So in this slide we are going to discuss the high availability architecture, let's say the cluster architecture of SAP HANA Database. So as the picture depicts, you have I'm not going to take much time. Let's quickly discuss on the architecture part. So we have host A and host B. Host A is your master node, host B is your slave node. So your primary database is host A currently, and this is the disk where your data is getting written. Currently your application is connected to this database, and this is the inactive one, and your application is set up, let's say in SAP HANA with SUSE cluster. We are supposed to go with the sync replication mode, and the operation mode should be log replay. One second. And the operation mode should be log replay. Why it is, as we discussed in our previous slide, that the sync replication mode is going to help you avoid any data loss, and the log replay is going to make your takeover faster. So here you see we have OS cluster, which is the SUSE cluster we are going to implement, and here the data replication is happening. I have mentioned one key call out. What it says, at each failover, slave becomes the primary database, and reverse replication needs to be set up from new primary to secondary node, and which is the old primary. So as I said, this is your primary database currently. As soon as there is some abnormal activity at host A, let's say if your host A is going down, in that case what happens, your SUSE cluster is going to take control, and it is going to make one automatic failover to host B without interrupting or without getting any outage on your system. Your application will be currently running, or it will continuously be running. There will be no outage at application layer as well. It will automatically connect your application to the secondary database. As your application is continuous, your secondary database is having all the data and the logs, and because you have used the log replay method, your logs are also applied to this host B, and takeover takes less time. So as soon as the failover is successful, this is going to be your new primary. Now there is one very important thing that one has to take care. Once the failover is successful, you have to make sure that you set up the reverse replication. Now from host A to host B to host A, there has to be replication needs to be initiated. So this is about the architecture. I think I have covered everything in this architecture. Thank you.